You look lovely.
Thank you, so do you.
Before we get into it.
She was the Duchess who left the royal life behind, promising to be real and start a new chapter. But now, Meghan Markle's empire is going through its worst storm yet, with tearful interviews that raised suspicions, a failed brand rebranding.
This is going to be fascinating, because if there is some sort of a settlement, I expect to see a lot of other people coming forward with their own stories. You don't want to incentivize that kind of behaviour if it's not genuine.
And a lawsuit asking for millions. And some close to the royal family suggest they might now be ready to make the final cut. Welcome back to Gossip Pickup, the site where we speak about the scandals, secrets, and stunning truths that everyone is talking about. Today, we're going to talk about the problems Meghan Markle is having right now. She used to be a symbol of modern royalty, but now she's facing litigation, criticism, and the possibility of losing her titles for good. Before we get started, please hit the like button, subscribe to Gossip Pickup, and push the notification bell so you never miss the stories they don't want you to hear. Markle, Meghan. The Duchess was once praised as the modern, refreshing face of the British monarchy. She bravely left royal life behind, promising honesty, independence, and a new path. But what about now? The freshly polished picture is starting to exhibit flaws. There is more and more debate, criticism, and whispers of scandal around what was once a story of empowerment and reinvention. Meghan Markle's big plans seem to be falling apart. She has had public displays of emotion that were dubious, a business that has had a lot of problems, and now a lawsuit that might cost millions. And some who know the royal family say they might finally be ready to take the most radical move of all, taking away her titles for good. People have been talking and guessing about Meghan for years, but the talk got even louder after her dramatic podcast appearance with Jamie Kern-Lima. As Meghan talked about the huge stress she's been under, viewers saw her dab her eyes, as if she was trying not to cry. For some, it was a moment of weakness that they could relate to. But critics thought something was wrong. No tears that you can see, just the act of crying. And the timing couldn't have been worse. An old video of Meghan jokingly saying she could cry on command came back to light.
She has this really famous thing where she says one tap left eye and she can make herself cry.
During promotion for Suits, she was joking with one of the photographers that she can cry on command. Left eye, go. And then you watch a tear fall down her face and then she starts cackling.
And she did it on camera. That news caused a lot of people to argue. Was this real vulnerability, or a masterclass in behaving with feelings? Even experts in body language started to look at the video. They saw that her facial expressions didn't always match what she said, and that some of her motions looked like they had been practiced instead of being natural. And just as the talk was becoming heated, another scandal broke out. A picture of a gift basket Meghan had delivered with the words, "With the compliments of Her Royal Highness" on it. What is the problem? The royal family and the public have not missed the fact that she can no longer use that title. People who didn't like it said it was arrogant, delusional, and even a desperate attempt to get back the prestige she said she had given up. Her much-publicized lifestyle company, American Riviera Orchard, which was supposed to help her stay successful after she left the royal family, suddenly changed its name to As Ever. The relaunch was meant to be a new beginning. Instead, it caused a lot of complications. The name clashed with several small firms that were already using the same or similar branding, which may have led to legal problems. To make things worse, sharp-eyed people saw that the brand's new emblem looked a lot like the official coat of arms of a town in Spain. People accused the designer of stealing ideas and not being original, whether they meant to or not. The marketing plan didn't work. Products sold out in half an hour.
Attorney Christopher Melcher, who's based in Hollywood here, told me that Netflix could have and probably should have put a disclaimer on the screen to save their own skin, saying, consult a doctor or seek medical advice if you're looking for something specific.
But it turned out that only a very small, tightly controlled amount had been made available in the first place. Some people thought that her team was trying to create fake scarcity to get people excited, which some people thought was deceptive rather than impressive. And just when everything were starting to calm down, the bombshell hit. A woman from Maryland named Robin Patrick said she would sue Meghan, her production firm Archewell, and Netflix for up to $10 million. The cause is a recipe for bath salts that Meghan offered on her Netflix show. Patrick said that the concoction gave her bad burns and ulcers. She adds that the ingredients, which include arnica and Himalayan salt, made her diabetes much worse. Her lawyers are saying that Meghan and her staff were careless since they didn't give enough safety warnings. Meghan hasn't said anything about this case in public yet, but it's only the latest in a long line of things that have hurt her public image. And it happens at a time when the royal family's patience seems to be running out. A recent public poll found that 97% of people who answered wanted to take away Harry and Meghan's HRH titles completely. King Charles hasn't made a move like this yet, but many who work at the palace say Prince William won't hesitate when it's his turn. He is said to see their actions as a betrayal of the crown, and he is willing to cut all links with them to safeguard the monarchy's honor and reputation. What started as a private family fight has turned into a global event that is being covered by the news, social media, and the court of public opinion. And every new scandal seems to bring Meghan closer to losing the last thing that ties her to her royal past. So the question is Meghan Markle the victim of a harsh media that unfairly targets her because she broke tradition? Or is she a talented performer who deliberately crafts her authenticity like a Hollywood script? Are these tears real anguish or part of a planned plan? Leave your ideas in the comments below and don't be afraid to say what you think. If you prefer to read about celebrity scandals in depth, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Gossip Pickup, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next major story.